Hundreds of mourners attended the burial of a Syrian goalkeeper turned opposition fighter Sunday after he died of wounds sustained in battle against regime forces. Abdelbasit al-Saraut, 27, died on Saturday after he was wounded on Thursday night in clashes on the edge of the embattled Idlib region in northwest Syria. Before Syria's grinding 8-year civil war, Saraut was a goalkeeper for the country's youth football team. Share this article. But after a brutal government crackdown on the protests, he took up arms, eventually joining the Jaish al-Islam rebel group, with whom he was fighting when he was wounded. On Sunday, hundreds of supporters joined a procession of vehicles driving Saraut's body wrapped in a bright white shroud to the mosque in the northwestern village of Dana, an AFP reporter said. Among them were fighters who brandished their weapons and fired shots into the air. As his body was transported over the crowd outside the mosque, dozens held up their mobile phones to grab images. A couple of men laid Saraut to rest in the deep red earth of a cemetery bordering golden fields as hundreds thronged around to get a last glimpse of the young fighter. Syrian activists and opposition supporters have flooded Twitter with eulogies for a man they describe as the goalkeeper of the revolution or songbird of the revolution. Lebanese political researcher and university professor Ziad Majd said Saraut was the truest expression of the Syrian revolution, its twists and turns. He went from a peaceful protester and singer demanding dignity and freedom to a fighter defending Homs. To successive changes of fighter identities, he wrote on Facebook.he was close for a while to extremism and its black banner, but then distanced himself and returned to the northern Hama countryside, where he was mortally wounded, Majd said. But it has come under intense bombardment since last April from the regime and its Russian ally, killing more than 330 civilians, according to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights Monitoring Group. Since Thursday, jihadists and allied rebels have been battling pro-government fighters on the edge of the Idlib region in the north of Hama province, leaving more than 250 fighters dead in total, it said.